In the last couple of years, the Yankees have implemented a genius strategy in the international signing market, which I personally think could help propel the Yankees to their next World Series. If you like Yankee content and Yankee breaking news, then please subscribe and like this video because this is the place to be. But let's get into it. So, Pinstripe Alley was where I found this, them talking about this, where they've started to change their approach from casting a wider net when signings to more single players. So, they talked about how in 2016 or 2017, I don't remember when it said, but the Yankees were trying to sign Wander Franco. Now, obviously, he was the top prospect in all of baseball and has been fantastic with the Rays. But some people might not know this. The Yankees were going to sign him until MLB changed the rules regarding how you can spend your money on players. With the new rule changes, the Yankees had to decide if they were going to spend an extra $1 million to get Wander Franco, or if they were going to use that $1 million to help diversify the amount of players they were going to get. They went with option B and passed up on Franco and decided to cast a wider net. Now, of the prospects that we ended up signing there, the only really impactful ones to this date are Everson Pereira and Rafael Salinas. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Salinas is our 30th prospect on MLB Pipeline, and Pereira is our 13th. Now, you passed up on Wander Franco to cast a wider net of $1 million and get players that were not helping the team. Obviously, that's not what you want to do. And then in the year after, the Yankees casted a wider net again. They got the three main players they got were Anthony Garcia, Alexander Vargas, and Kevin Alcantara. Now, all of them are relatively good. When Kevin Alcantara was on the Yankees team before he was traded, he was on the top 30 list for prospects, and all of them are on that list. But yet again, we passed up on signing the big international player, and we decided to cast a wider net. In the recent years, this has changed. We saw a couple years ago the Yankees signing Jason Dominguez, the consensus pick, and we signed him to a record-breaking deal worth around $5 million. The downside, we weren't able to sign many other players. And we're going to see this in the international signing period that starts January 15th. The Yankees are rumored to sign Roderick Aries, who's a switch-hitting shortstop it's regarded as one of the best shortstops since Wander Franco. And we're rumored to sign him for a record-breaking amount of money. Now again, the downside is we're not linked to a single player on MLB Pipeline's international rankings besides Arias. And the year after, we're rumored to sign Brendan Mejia. He's an outfielder, a center fielder, and a lot of people compare his tools to Dominguez's, saying that he's one of the most athletic and versatile prospects they've ever seen. And I love this approach. Let's say Dominguez fails, right? That's sad. And now we don't have any other players from that year's round. But in the next year, let's say Roderick Aries is a massive success. It becomes what Wander Franco is. That's worth it. You're getting a star, one of the best players in the game then. Remember, these international players sign at a young age, around 17 or 18. So you're getting them on the Major League roster around 21 or 22 years old. Then when they are hitting free agency, they're not like 31 like Aaron Judge, for example. You're getting them at a younger age of around 27, where you can give them a 10-year deal and not have to pay the consequences of paying a 40-year-old. I like this strategy, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Would you rather have one player in the first round of the draft or 5 players in the 5th round of the draft in baseball? I'm always going to take that player in the first round. So the odds are much, likelier that they will make it to the majors and have a meaningful impact. They're using this strategy in the international signing market by spending a lot of their signing pool on one player, the best player. And I think it's going to help them out a ton. So, tell me what you think in the comments below. The strategy is worth it. I want to hear your opinions.